Happy Wednesday, everybody. It's Rod with Pow Group. Welcome back on the Pursuit of Wealth, your home for MJ stocks, crypto assets, news, and interviews. Today's Wednesday, as I mentioned, January 29th. Happy hump day. Hope you're well. And in this video, we're going to be discussing these MJ stocks that I added today. And that would be Tilray, Curaleaf, Organogram, and Canopy Growth. I actually added these to my TFSA, my tax-free savings account today. It was my first purchase into my TFSA for 2025. We'll discuss all of that and more in this video. Before we do, make sure to smash the like. It helps support me in the channel. If you're new, you can subscribe, tick the bell, all that good stuff. You'll be notified on any future videos or when I go live. And as always, this is not financial advice. This is for entertainment purposes only. Never buy or sell anything based on anything that I say or write. You can also follow us over on X, formerly Twitter. Handle for that is @GroupPow. Going to be using that as my platform of choice going forward. Very, very sore throat today. And this is a few videos this far into the day. So hopefully this will be my last one, and I can give my throat a break after this, and hopefully be back to normal in a day or two. But I just posted this video. Trump still supports banking and rescheduling, and RFK Jr. hearing update. And I just realized I spelled hearing wrong, so I'll have to change that here in just a moment. Also just posted this as well. High Tide Q4 2024 earnings review. Record revenue. They did miss in terms of EPS, though, earnings per share, but they did have a pretty decent beat there on revenue. So if you haven't checked that out, you can do so, and check out my video. And they're going to be hosting a conference call, so stay tuned for that tomorrow as well. So the number one stock that I added today was Curaleaf, and then we're going to go down the list from the biggest purchase to the smallest purchase. So Curaleaf was my biggest purchase, then Organogram, then CGC, and then Tilray. So I've been following a lot more on the crypto side of things lately. So a lot of my content has been more crypto, and it's just been that way because we've been super bearish in MJ, and there's just absolutely no mentioning of MJ. I mentioned in this video as well, the RFK Jr. hearing, they didn't even mention MJ once, right? So it just goes to show you that the talking heads don't want to even say the word because they want big tech, AI, crypto to be the focus right now. And soon enough, it will shift to MJ. I do own a boatload of Tilray, so that was my smallest purchase. It's not on the bottom of the list because of, I'm not bullish on it. That's my number one holding in my MJ portfolio. And if you haven't seen my MJ portfolio, September 2024, I did an update. This was about 4 months ago. You can check out my whole MJ portfolio, and I'll have to do another one here soon. Let me know in the comment section if you'd be interested in seeing an update on that, my MJ portfolio as of September 2025. Or sorry, as of 2025, not September. And I'll do my best to get that out soon. So if you're familiar with tax-free savings accounts, Canadians, we have an extra $7,000 that we can add to that account. So it's not that the government, I had some people ask me about that. It's not the government giving us $7,000. It's you can contribute $7,000 of your own money to this tax-free savings account, right? This registered account, and then the gains grow tax-free. So you're given a lifetime amount. And then if you're like me, you've maxed that out. So then you're just waiting for each calendar year to pass so that you can get an additional, 7,000. Sometimes it's 6,500. The last 2 years, I believe it was 7,000. So if you're like me, you maxed it out in 2024, and now as of January 1st, you have an extra $7,000 you can contribute. So I didn't even contribute a quarter of that yet. So I'm just being very patient. I've already got a ton of Cura, a ton of OGI, a ton of CGC. CGC is probably the least biggest holding out of all of them. OGI and CGC are kind of similar, I would say, in terms of dollar value and percentage of my portfolio right now, but Tilray my number one and Curaleaf my number two. And Curaleaf's actually a weekly bear flag with a target of 132, and we are losing the low of last week, 180. We hit 182, so it's entirely possible that we see another leg down, and that would be about another drop of around 26%. So I'm just nibbling. I think that we could see, like I said, a little bit more weakness as big tech, crypto, AI continues to steal the show. And then, like I said, just be very patient. If there's one thing I've learned from this sector is how to be patient. And I'm going to continue to be patient and look to rotate. Today I added net new money. It was a brand new purchase, and I added it from my bank account. I didn't sell any crypto or anything to buy it. So it was net new money. But with that being said, after, crypto, especially alt season here over the next few months, in my opinion, I'm going to be looking to rotate my crypto profits into more beaten down MJ. My number one crypto holding, which is XRP, I have more money dollar-wise in XRP than I do my entire MJ portfolio. And there's a reason for that. Crypto's been in a 5-year bull market, and MJ's been in an almost 5-year bear market, right? So you have to call a spade a spade. It is what it is. And you don't have to break the bank either. You don't have to invest hundreds of thousands of dollars unless your net worth is in the multi-millions. What are you doing putting hundred thousands of dollars into this sector? You don't need to do that. We're talking, 10x, 50x, 100x gains, right? Things that you'd never see in the stock market normally, but in crypto and MJ, you can do like CGC, Canopy Growth, a few weeks ago, just in a matter of like 3 or 4 weeks, it was up over 300%, right? It would take the S&P 500 a decade or two to do that. So, you're in the high risk, high reward. So you can't have those 300, 400% pumps without the 70, 80, 90+% corrections. So the great thing about these stocks being absolutely destroyed here and the volatility to the downside, it tells us that there's still a ton of volatility to the upside. Volatility is your friend. It's just vitality. It shows that it's alive and these opportunities are still here. And after the biggest drawdown in history in the MJ space, we're probably just around the corner from the biggest boom in history. So that's why I added those today. I'm going to be looking at adding a few more as well. I'm pretty much packed on my Oxley bags, but I'm definitely looking to add more Curaleaf, definitely looking to add more Organogram. Tilray, I'm probably going to add one more time. If we drop down to around 90 cents, 80 cents, I'll add one more time. And we do have a descending triangle as well, which I've mentioned many times, and a bear flag target of 98 and 87 cents respectively. So from the low of the day today at 103, we could easily see another 4 to 15% of downside from here. So again, just nibbling, being very patient, but I only plan on adding Tilray probably one more time, and that's going to be maybe two more times. So I might add it one more time if we get down to 98, into the 90s, into the 80 cents. I might add one more time there with net new cash into my TFSA, and then I might add the second and final time when crypto tops out, and I'll rotate some more profits into Tilray. And then same thing with all MJ, really. But yeah, CGC, I might add one or two more times as well. I'm pretty much, I think I'll add more CGC than Tilray though, because like I said, Tilray is my number one portfolio holding, and a lot more dollars invested into that versus CGC. Organogram, I'm going to be looking to dump a bunch of capital into that. I might buy 3 or 4 more times into that one. Same thing with Curaleaf. I'm very bullish on both of those. Organogram debt free and British American Tobacco, and it's got a lot going for it as well. So Oxley pretty much packed there in terms of my Oxley bags. VFF might look to add there one or two more times. ABCN, same thing, one or two more times. MSOS, ETF. Not a huge fan of ETFs, to be honest with you. I'd rather just pick the individual companies and not pay a management fee. Not only are these stocks going down 60, 70, 80, 90% plus, on top of that, you're paying MSOS a fee to basically see your portfolio destroyed, right? So Aurora, yeah, that one, not super bullish on it long term. Might add one more time. SNDL, definitely going to be looking to add that one a few more times. And let me know in the comments section below if you've added any, if you're a Canadian, if you've added any to your TFSA for 2025, or just in general, if you're an MJ investor, if you've added, what names you've added in 2025 to your portfolio. Canara Biotech, so love pretty much all packed there as well in terms of my love bags. Cresco might add one or two more times. Same thing with Kronos. What else we got here? Green Thumb, I'm going to be looking to add quite a bit of that. And again, this is an example, right? So many people say, "Oh, Green Thumb, Green Thumb, Green Thumb." Their financials, the fundamentals, right? But the financials, right? It doesn't matter. The whole sector trades together, not down to the day, the second, the minute, but when in doubt, zoom out on the yearly time frame, on the longer term time frames. It's usually the same. And this is a company where, they've got stellar earnings, they're profitable. And just from April of 2024, last year, to the low now, we're almost down 60%. What does that tell you? The sector does not trade on fundamentals or earnings or profitability metrics. Everything gets lumped in one bucket, and that's the MJ bucket. And it trades on sentiment and hype and popularity. And as of right now, we're just not popular. Trueleaf, might add that one. I'm not a big fan of Trueleaf, to be 100% honest with you. But we are getting to all-time lows, so I might look to add that one a couple of times. Verano, not interested. High Tide, definitely going to be looking to add more of that one. It's just, it's gotten away from me here. I've already got a pretty large position, but I would look to get some maybe around closer to 250. Check out my video that I posted on their earnings today. But yeah, other than that, might add a couple more positions of Decibel. But most of my additions are going to be after I cash out from from my crypto profits, and I'm going to be looking to rotate that into more beaten down MJ. So like I said, I added Curaleaf, Organogram, Canopy Growth, and Tilray today in that order from biggest purchase to smallest. And again, I barely used any of my TFSA. I've still got over 75% of it left for 2025, and I'll just be strategic with that because everything grows tax-free. That's my long-term account. I'm not selling that until the US legalizes at the federal level and we see that run up. And then whenever crypto tops out, I'll be looking to add to my registered retirement plan and other accounts where I'll be looking to rotate those profits, and it's going to be a doozy amount of profits. So I posted this as well on X. Watch It Guru posted just in Elon Musk's Department of Government Efficiency, otherwise known as Doge, is saving the U.S. government $1 billion per day. And I said, now do MJ, which Senator Warren has already sent a letter to Doge, basically saying to do just that, to end this ridiculous war on MJ and drugs, and cut the spending with regards to enforcement on MJ. Right, there's hundreds of millions, if not billions, of dollars being spent to combat this industry, right? And it's the failed war on drugs. So posted this on X as well today. Amazing product, 10 out of 10. The new Tilray brands, Redican Reddy's Blunties. Oh my God, they're amazing. Only $10 Canadian here at Canna Cabana High Tide location here in Edmonton, Alberta. That's Canadian too, so that's like $6 US, and you get 4 blunts. Like, it's absolutely insane. They're amazing. So probably my favorite product right now on the market. If you haven't tried those, you got to try them. And if you have tried them, let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. Like I said, we'll continue the conversation there, and let me know if you've added any stocks for 2025 and what stocks were they. All right. Have a great night. It's Rod with Power Group. Thanks again for joining us on the Pursuit of Wealth, and we'll catch you on the next one.